Hey everybody, I got asked by a few people if I could show off some more gameplay elements. So I'm going to create a little video that shows off all the different pieces of the game, and I hope you guys can enjoy it and kind of get a feel for what the game really is more about. So come with me and we'll go do that. Hi everybody, the first thing I'm going to show you is the basic Bejeweled kind of mechanism. So it plays just like Bejeweled, where you can trade one tile for another. So, and you have to make a match of at least 3 or more, just like Bejeweled. Now, a bunch of extra things just happened. Basically, I got an adventure card in play, and I got an item card. And how do you get those? Well, basically, if you match the sword one, so if I actually had 3 in a row right here, I will actually get more item cards, which will go up here. See the little sword icon right here? That will match with those. To get spell cards, which is the little mystical symbol here, I'd basically match 3 of the mystical ones. And I'll do that right now and show you. So here we go. I'm going to match it. Sure enough, I get another card. Okay, but now I have a creature in combat that I have to deal with. And this kind of shows you how much damage he gets. This is his damage bar. The skulls is how difficult he is. So this guy's not too bad. We can deal with him. The key piece of information here is basically his weakness. So if you look, his weakness is actually Earth. So if I match Earth, I'll actually damage the guy. So let's go ahead and do that. I match Earth. Sure enough, it damages him. He's still damaging me, so hopefully we kill him in time. Now the other part of this is actually the compass. Now let's say I wanted the gems to fall in this direction. I would change the direction by clicking on the heading here. This is kind of like a compass mechanism, and that will change the way the gems fall. So now when I make a match, all the gems are going to slide this way. So if you look right now, I don't really have any Earth matches, so I want to get some Earth matches. So if I bring these guys in a little bit closer, I can make an Earth match. So I move that over. Yes, that gives me a lot of cards. It looks like we did a little bit more damage to him, so we got a chain reaction where it actually did match some Earth, and he took some more damage. The cool thing is we also got another card that will really help us out, the shield card here. So I'm going to click on the shield, and basically there's a shield in play right now, which is going to prevent me from taking more damage. So we still want to kill this guy. The green tiles have moved over, so now I have the Earth lined up to where I want it now. So that's kind of the advantage of being able to manipulate which direction they fall. You can make some you can line up some extra matches that you really need to get. So let's go ahead and kill this guy off. Now what I haven't told you so far is that there's also some other cards going on right over here. But for now, I think this is good. Let's take care of the creature. We killed the creature, yes, and now we're going to level up. Again, apologize for the temporary graphics here, but so I get to pick a goodie when I level up. So I'm going to take a shield, and I just leveled up. All right, and now I'm going to go to the second part. Okay, guys, we're back. I've only gone a little bit further here, but I set some things up. So I still have a couple of cards in play here. I have another creature in play. His weakness is water. And then I have a card here. It's called the sequence card. And basically what I do is I need to get, to complete this card, I need to collect things in this order. So I need to collect water, water, then earth, and then that card will complete. And I've only got 5 more turns to do it. So while I'm fighting the creature, I also have to try to accomplish this card. And I get more points for accomplishing things when there's more cards in play. So it's kind of a risk versus reward kind of mechanism. The last thing here is a forge. So I'm actually building an item right now. I could be building a sword, a shield. You know, I'm at the forge and I'm building a cool item right now. And I still need to add some air to the recipe to actually build the item. And what happens is items are actually going to get put over here in my little chest icon, I guess, right now. Again, this is temporary art, but when you click on it, you'll see right now, and again, we'll probably have a grid or something cool over here. This is a shield, and you can hover over and it tells you what the shield does. But the shield is basically going to lower the amount of damage that the creatures do. So it's actually a really cool special item, and you get to build it with one of the cards. Now right now, I actually want to do a really cool, I want to try to maximize my moves because I only got 5 turns to do this. This is water, and this is air. So how can I do as much as I possibly can do right here? So what I'm going to try to do is I'm actually going to move the gem board up, and I'm going to use one of these cards here to replace this. Well, actually, I'll save the sword. I'll put it here over on the white icon, and then I'll make a match. And since I'm going upwards, this will also match, and I'll give myself another card. So I'll do damage to him. I'll also take care of one of the sequence things, and I'll give myself a new card. So that's really a pretty good move. Now, before I do this, I want to show you guys one thing is when you get extra cards over the 2 that you have right here, you can actually unlock another slot. They go over here into your inventory, this little satchel. These are where all the cards go, and I'm going to put one there right now. So I'm actually going to shove this card over there right now, and if you look, it moved it down here. So I still have the card, but now it's down in my inventory. Now the interesting thing about this is the cards up here are really your playing cards, so you want to try to keep the ones that you're going to use up here because it costs you $20, well, not dollars, 20 gold to actually move cards from your inventory into your hand. So you kind of want to manage your hand at the same time. And every turn, as you do more and more powerful combos, you actually get money, which is right here. That's your money. Scores down here, that's always important, but your money is up here. So not only can you put cards, pay to put cards back into your hand. I know that sounds silly, but you can do that. You can use money to do that. You can also go to the store. So let's say, here's the store, and again, this is temporary graphics. We're still, finishing this up, and this is why we kind of need the money from the Kickstarter campaign. I can go to different, basically there's 4 different, what do you want to call them, like tabs, or 4 different sets of cards. We kind of bunched them into different groups, kind of. Anyway, so the ones that are lit up on here, I can actually purchase. And it tells me up here, oh, it costs, $30 if I want to buy this one, or, $20 to buy this one, or, $10 to buy this one. And, I can buy healing potions or healing spells that do all kinds of cool things. I can buy shields, I can buy cards that actually show me the weakness of the creature, because normally you don't know that ahead of time. So I can buy all these cool cards with the money that I have. So that's another way of getting cards besides just using the board. So let's go ahead and do the power move that I suggested, and let's see if I survive. So I'm going to click on the water icon, and I'm going to replace the wind one. Okay, so now I'm set up. And now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to, I'm going upwards, so I'm going to click on this guy, and I'm going to make a match. So I did the damage, and I got the card also. And this is a really cool card. So let's say I don't want to fight this guy, I need some time, I'm going to actually freeze the card. So I can click on this and it will kind of suspend all the cards, which means he can't do any damage to me, but I can keep fighting with him. So, but I also at the same time got another quest, or another adventure card. And this one is kind of a little bit more difficult. I have to, in this case it seems to be pretty easy, but I actually have to match these 3 guys on the board, and I want to make sure that I don't destroy them. Most of the time they're scattered all over the place. Like you'll have one down here, one over here, one over here, and you kind of need to take time to manipulate the directions of the board to kind of bring them together. This time it just so happened to be randomly placed next to each other, and that's something that will probably make it a little bit more spread out by default. But anyway, so now I have another quest that I want to complete. Oh, and then I got another card, the bounty card, which gives me a really cool treat if I can kill off 3 creatures within 24 turns. So this makes me want to go out and fight more creatures if I'm capable of it. I'm already a little bit damaged. I still got a shield, and I've got some cards. I've got some money, so I've got a little bit of room to kind of figure out how I want to approach this. So I think what we'll do next is we'll probably freeze the guy. So I can show you that. So all the cards are now frozen. So now this gives me some time to actually go and make some more matches. I can line up some more matches like, okay, now I want to bring this guy up, right, because I want to make these guys match. So I might as well use my spell card that changes blue, which will damage him, and it will take care of my sequence. And I'm going to put that right there. And see how it moved it up one? So now I'm doing pretty good. I'm actually really close to completing this one. I damaged him. He's not damaging me because he's frozen right now. And I just got a new card, which is a healing fountain. And whenever I match wind, I'm going to get healed, which is a good thing because I kind of need it right now. So anyway, that's kind of more of an overview of a lot of the features of the game. I'm going to go ahead and finish this one off. So we completed it. That's really worth a lot of points, and typically it's, you know, like I said, it's a lot harder. It's spread all over the place. But we'll fine-tune that when we kind of finish it off. We have a few things to kind of tweak still. And then now I get to level up, so I get to pick another cool thing. Like, okay, I'm gonna pick a sword, and my sword is now over here, and I got a key. I got a key that will help me unlock some traps and stuff like that. So. Anyway, there's a lot to the game. There's a lot of cool mechanisms and stuff like that, and there's a lot of cards, and there's a lot of ways that we'd really like to expand on this game. There will be challenges, and you know, we want to have dungeons and a campaign and stuff like that. So I hope this gives you guys a better idea about what the game is about, at least the core gameplay. And thanks for taking the time to watch this. Okay, bye.